What on earth?
You ready?
Yeah, but I'm sort of cropped off a bit.
Come in, sit in. Come in,
Yeah.
come sit in. Bring it in.
Yeah. So how long you been playing that for? Like over time, like not the night. I mean,
I started playing this about 10, 20 years ago.
all right.
I started making them, and it was just so much fun.
Yeah. Really good at it. It sounds just like off some of these movies.
It's so general. It's so easy. It's a piece of cake.
Yeah.
I'm not selling anything.
Yeah.
I'm not selling to your viewers.
Yeah.
I'm good at making these.
Yeah.
But the thing is, what I do is if you buy one of these off me, you get 1 hour.
Right.
Or 2 hours.
Yeah.
Teaching time.
Well, you can tell the viewers if they want to buy one. If they're interested.
Buy one off me.
Yeah.
And nobody's ever taken us up on the full teaching time because it's so easy.
Yeah. Hiya, Paul. How are you doing?
Just so gentle.
Yeah.
You know, and you I can teach you how to play this in half an hour.
Right.
Literally half an hour.
Yeah.
And in fact, I'm going to. This is a lot of musical instruments. The magic is in the lips.
Right.
Watch.
Yeah.
My lips aren't even touching the instrument, and yet I'm making a noise. So there's no magic there.
Yeah.
With a saxophone.
Yeah.
Oh
no.
Yeah.
It's good to hear, Paul.
And you get that little haunting. It's all about being haunting, mellow, sweet. It's about for me personally, it's the after the rush hour effect. It's not beer o'clock.
Yeah.
I'm not allowing myself a beer, but I'm a bit stressed. Yeah. So I need.
Because you're live on YouTube.
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about it. I'll let Eddie all of a sudden.
But it's great. It's really low. So get some double barrel.
Hello there, Catherine. How are you doing?
Hello, Catherine.
Glad to hear that, Catherine. Whereabouts are you from, by the way? Sorry, when
no.
People leave when you don't speak to them.
Of course.
In fact, half of them leave when I do speak to them. Apologies, we're on one side of the screen. We're having some technical problems tonight. I don't know why it's gone on one side. Are you seeing us just on one side of the screen with a black box to the right, Catherine? Because I had problems before. I tried to go widescreen and then the text was going the other way. I couldn't read it because it was upright, sideways. All right, cheers. Or is there a black box to the side of us? Are you seeing with full screen on your phone or film the screen, or is the black box to the right here? Because that's what I'm seeing. I don't know what's wrong with it. Ah, so you're still seeing we're filling the whole screen, are you? Must be just at my end then. God, I don't know what's wrong with it. Strange, isn't it? All right, well, that's all right. Thanks for letting us know, Catherine. Are you from Hebburn or Northeast England or anywhere or somewhere else? You let them know how much you sell the flutes for. If there's anyone interested, though.
Well, I take private commissions.
Yeah.
This one is my demonstrator.
Yeah.
You know, I like to keep this one. This is
Yeah.
like you know,
Yeah.
if you wanted something like this, and it'd be like 280, 300 quid,
Right.
depending on the woods. You know, make
Yeah.
them out of different woods. What I also do is, I was just saying to this lovely gentleman, also always use reclaimed woods. I always try to use the woods that the Native American people would have available to them.
Yeah.
And so you got tonal context with it,
Yeah.
you know, and I try to use soft finishes, wax, as opposed to lacquer, you know, because that produces pollution. Pollution.
I thought your fingers might get stuck with the texture of the surface if there's too much varnish or lacquer.
Yeah. I can make a piano lacquer.
Yeah.
Where it's hard. It's like really. It's like really hard finish, and you know, but that's not what the Native American people are about. You know, it was more if they want to preserve the wood, you use wax or oils or resins.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what I try to kind of take forward within the product.
Right.
You know, and but I can make it. You know, make various different lengths. The longer the flute, the bigger the toot, but it's deeper. The bigger the longer the flute, the bigger the lute.
Yeah.
But however, it's deeper.
Yeah.
And it depends on the size of your fingers and the size of your hands.
Yeah.
This is perfect for me.
Yeah.
You know, because you know I can just run up and down back there. You know, and that's perfect. Where if I'm using one of my bigger flutes, it's you know I've got normal average man size hands. I sometimes make flutes for ladies who have much smaller hands than me. So it's not that would be a stretch. Right. And certainly some bigger flutes if I'm making like a condor flute.
Unless you got a woman with extremely big hands.
Yeah. So sometimes I have customers, ladies who have man hands, but they love me flutes. You know, because I give them, you know, something that they can play and you know that fits their hands. You know, and it's all about finding that. You know,
right.
I made a lovely Purple Heart flute. But it's tiny. It's really small. I really struggled to play it.
Right. Catherine's asking, what exactly is that called?
It's called the Native American style flute. This one's actually a double-barreled, so I'm playing a primary, and it's got a drone on it as well. Yeah.
Not the type of drones that are fly, obviously.
Not slightly different drone. Slightly different drone. So what essentially the drone flute is if I play my bottom note on my primary, the drone is the same. Yeah, it's exactly the same note essentially, which is in this particular flute, it's an A.
Yeah.
Right. So as I was just mentioning, when I first start playing it, and I'm playing both barrels, you almost can't tell that there's two barrels there because it goes into phase cancellation. However, soon as you start running up the scale of the flute, then it becomes much more apparent. You know, I'll give you an example. You see, there's a little bit of oscillation there. There's a wee bit out. There's a wee bit out where you can. I'm just gonna adjust that. That's a wee bit out. All right, let's try this again. This should phase cancel it. Yeah. You see how the oscillation's gone? Yeah. Yeah. I hope this answers your question. Yeah.
I don't know where Catherine's from. I don't know if she said I may have missed it. Like, I don't think she's from Hebden. Could be America. It could be anywhere.
Could quite easy, you know. And again, so it's about being respectful to the Native American culture.
Yeah.
And again, it's beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Anyway, my friend.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get myself away.
All right.
I hope you capture some nice audio.
Yeah. Well, the audio is never great when you're on live. I don't know why, because this usually records good audio when you shoot videos on it.
Yeah.
But when you're live, it's a bit not as good,
Yeah.
Sometimes it's better than others.
Yeah, because there's a compression.
There's on the streaming thing.
Yeah. I get that. And
more compression than when you do a video.
And also when you upload it, there's also it's proper word.
Compressed.
It's compressed, and it's like an MP version or WAV or you know.
The thing is though, when you upload a video, it's better quality. So the streaming must be a bit worse somehow. I don't know, more compressed or something.
Yeah.
But it's still in 1080p. I was wondering 720p because it cost you less money for on your mobile thing. Your data usage type thing. 1080p costs you a bit more, and then 4K will cost more again. You know what I mean? So, Catherine said it sounds like Scottish music.
Yeah. So, Catherine. Sometimes you can get like a kind of Scottish or like a Celtic or an Irish feel. I was just about to go. I was just about to go home for a drink. I'm just sitting with this lovely gentleman, but I'm going to try to play some Scottish or Celtic stuff just for you.
Yeah. She said she was about to put Irish.
It lends itself so much to that.
Yeah.
It lends itself with the like kind of Native American style stuff. I'm playing long notes, so it's just saying to my friend here, where you don't have, you're not what's what I'm looking for? You don't have to.
Yeah.
You can play with a bit punctuality, with a bit.
Yeah.
Bip. Yeah, I'm playing triplets.
Sounds like Star Wars, Marky.
Oh.
That's the saloon thing.
Hey, baby.
That's not the bit where Guido gets shot by Harrison Ford.
Yes. We're getting all Cantina.
Yeah, the Cantina.
We're getting Cantina, and I'm going to get myself away, and it's been an absolute lovely joy joining this gentleman and joining you guys. And what I'm going to say, it's Benny Goodman.
Yeah,
Benny Goodman.
Oh.
That's where the Cantina tune comes from.
Oh, he did that, did he?
Yeah. Well, George Lucas asked the composer who was doing that part make it sound like Benny Goodman.
Oh,
and it was like
it's just in his style.
In the style of Benny Goodman.
Right.
Oh, on that lovely, sweet, jazzy note, I'm going to love you and leave you.
Like
my friend. I
must point out, if you want to watch this back, it'll be uploaded on. It automatically goes on as a replay.
Yeah.
But I must warn you, if you watch me one before this, I mentioned some things. I've got something going on with my brother.
Yeah.
Controversial stuff. He's trying to gouge theirs in trouble, and the police.
Okay, fair enough. No problem.
Yeah.
I just play flute and I play saxophone and I give myself a little bother and I like
talking to
people.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about, kid.
Yeah, that's
it. See you later in the program.
All right. Thanks very much for joining us on the live.
My friend.
Really appreciate it.
My friend.
Yeah.
Enjoy. Hope you get some supernatural.
I don't really try to get it when I'm on the live stream because I got to use the spirit box stuff. I haven't used that on here yet because I'm having a little bit of break from it because I'm in a lot of pain from spirits attacking us and all sorts.
Okay.
Been going on a long time,
Okay.
So I like to do it, but I don't like to be in severe pain.
Sure.
I get it all the time, but when I do the investigation, it increases.
Really?
It goes on all night, right down my back.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that contact with the spirits or what? Or
some sort of spirits could be demonic. I don't actually know yet for sure.
Okay.
But
you exploring this?
Yeah, I've tried to get help and seen various priests around here. I've seen most of the priests, but they wouldn't help much. One of them gave us a little bottle of holy water, but after that, he didn't want to know. You know what I mean? He
Really?
wouldn't help. I tried to get an exorcism,
Really?
but they don't do them. They're reluctant to do exorcisms on people. You know, they have to rule out every other possibility before they'll even
Let the
entertain the
spirits
idea.
in. Let the spirits in. This is what this is all about. This is a very spiritual instrument.
Where it's all about evil,
Yeah,
negative.
yeah.
You don't want them in you or on you.
You conquer demons. That's how you conquer demons.
Yeah.
You let them in. You let them in, and you eat them up. You devour them.
Yeah. So that should help. Like,
Yeah.
All right.
100%. 100%. For demons.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
So you believe in stuff there?
Yeah.
Demonic entities and spirits and things.
There is certain forces which are beyond my comprehension.
But you believe in it? Or?
Not religious. Spiritual, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
I have a spiritual belief.
Yeah.
I do good things. I try to interact with people in a nice way.
Yeah.
And I try to share my joy.
Yeah.
And sometimes there's a power in joy.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's a power in sorrow.
Yeah.
Right. Sometimes I write music.
Yeah. Sometimes
I write lyrics. When I write music, I'm happy.
Yeah.
When I write lyrics, I am fucking miserable. I'm ready. I'm ready. I fucking end it. You know, it's like that. It's not.
I had the police out of my house over someone saying
right. Sorry, I didn't mean that.
That's
what I meant. I was like, you know, when you're in a bad place, and that's when I write lyrics.
Yeah.
That's when I write lyrics.
Yeah.
And there's a kind of reward, but also like you're a survivor.
Yeah.
Because you've wrote those lyrics about being in a dark place.
Yeah.
And you've come out the other end.
Yeah.
That's the important part. That's the important part for your viewers.
Yeah.
And that's the important part for anybody who I teach.
Right.
You know, when I'm teaching anything, you know, it's sometimes you're in a bad place.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is absolutely nasty, and let's not use those words that may demonetize your video.
I don't get any money anyway.
Right. But however,
yeah,
it's so important to speak to people.
He's got a request for you. I don't know if you can do it.
What is it?
The Benny Hill theme next.
I love Benny Hill. I love Benny Hill. I've got a saxophone in the house. However, I don't think the neighbours would appreciate it.
Yeah, louder, isn't
it? Oh, massive! Like, yeah.
You heard of David Sanborn?
Oh, yeah, I love David Sanborn. Love David Sanborn.
He did the film Psycho 3 when Anthony Perkins and all that.
Right.
He did all the saxophone on that. The score on that film.
Yeah. I love David Sanborn with Eric Clapton.
All right.
Is it Old Love or Bad Love? It's one of the two tunes, and beautiful. You know, I'm not one. I love playing saxophone, but I'm not one to pontificate on saxophonists or like majorly get excited. There's one or two horn players which I fucking love, but I don't really kind of try to be like them. I think that's the best way to put it. Yeah. You know, when I was a guitar.
A request.
Oh, what we've got?
Harry Potter theme.
Harry Potter.
Do you know that one? Is that done on a flute, is it?
I don't. I wish I could help. I wish I could help. I can't think at the top of my head. Harry Potter.
I wouldn't know.
Good. No doubt it's great. No doubt it's great.
I haven't really seen any of them films all the way through.
Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah.
Toodle pip, sir.
Yeah. Nice meeting you again.
Yourself a way home.
Thanks for providing the entertainment.
Very
I struggled to get any entertainment on my last stream. Like me. I wasn't entertaining enough on my last stream, I don't think. It is late, like, but I didn't have any intentions either.
No one's causing any bother.
Yeah.
Happy days. Sweetness.
Can you do the happy days theme?
Sweetness. Oh, there's a challenge.
Yeah.
It's close, but it's not the full. It's a pentatonic, so I don't have the full register. Anyway, we're lovely to leave you.
Yeah.
So we can see you later in the program.
Yeah.
Later in the program. Bye, friend.
Right.
Bye,
Have a
friend.
good night then.
Lovely kid. Lovely kid, this guy.
Thanks very much. Very kind of you.
Yeah, yeah.
Really appreciate
Add us on Facebook. Ralph Porter. I think I've added you anyway, but
right.
It's Ralph Porter on Facebook.
Yeah.
Easy enough to find.
Did you find what my picture was? What the picture you found of me on? Just make sure it's the right one.
Got a skinhead?
Nope, that's the wrong one.
That's not you.
I'm all the crucifix like Charlie Brewster from Fright Night.
Right.
Get the evil spirits back.
I shall go and adjust.
Yeah.
I shall go forth and adjust.
I'll put you on. I'll add you. You'll get the request.
Pleasure.
Right. Thanks very much then.
Super.
Right. Have a good night then.
Sleep well.
Right. See you later then.
Enjoy the capture of the silence.
Oh yeah.
You know, sometimes you get some nice
ambience. Yeah. That's it. Right. Thanks very much.
Bye.
Have a great night. Run a bit. Hang on, I must have missed some of the stuff here. Who's being rude? Who's being rude? Is it Vinny? Checking on my little bro. He always comes in and says, how's my little bro doing or something? I don't know what he's talking about. Does anyone know? Has he got a little bro? And if he has, how would we know how he's doing? We don't know his little bro, do we? By the way, can anyone confirm? Am I filling the whole screen here or just one side of it? I know Catherine said it was filling the whole screen, but I'm still not sure because I can only see myself on one side of the screen. So am I filling the whole screen or just one side of it? Which is it? Can anyone tell us? There's a lot of glitches on this live stream thing on YouTube. All right. Well, I don't know why. For me, I'm only seeing myself on one side of the screen. Like, it's a bit disconcerting, like, to say the least. You're getting black at both sides, so you can't see us at all. So you can't see us at all, Paul. It's just black on fill the screen. All right, I see what you mean. So it's not too bad then, because it's very hard to get in the widescreen. I usually do it vertical, but the text seems to be working a bit better than I do, because usually it disappears after a few seconds when you have it in widescreen. That's why I usually shoot vertical, just so the text stays on screen a bit longer, you know. I can't even seem to talk properly in the minute. I must be tired or something. I didn't get much sleep. Zoomed out. What do you mean zoomed out? Well, you want it zoomed in, like so I'm right in your face like this. Vinny saying I'm trans. You cannot say that, Vinny. That's not polite. Stop talking to the ladies like that. I didn't see that he said that, actually. That's very naughty. Vinny, you mustn't be doing that. So where are you from, Catherine? Are you from the northeast? Or are you from, I don't know, Nova Scotia or somewhere? What does what even mean, Vinny? We don't know. We don't know what anything you say means. Well, I don't. Does anyone else know what you say means? All right, which part of the northeast you're in? Are you in? You're not in Hebburn or Jarrow or Bolden, South Shields, Whitburn? I don't know. Ooh, hang on, there's some noises up there. Someone's pulling some. You hear that noise? It's the ghost of Hebburn Football Club. He's joined us the other night. What the hell? It's loud, squeaky screeches coming from up here. I think there's still some staff in here or something. Either that or it is a ghost from Railroll or something. Well, I've never heard that noise while I've been in here before. But then again, usually when I come in here, there's usually nobody here but me. But tonight was different. As you can see, Ralph was here. And I spoke to some other people. I scared the life out of this guy with his girlfriend. Because I was sitting here in the dark on the seats and they were walking down in front of the seats here. And I says, you all right? And he goes, his wife or his girlfriend goes, Jesus Christ, he scared the life out of us. But anyway, and the bloke got fright as well. Catherine accused me saying a slur, which I didn't. Little bro, Catherine shouldn't be lying. No, I don't think she's lying, Vinny. Vinny, who's this little bro you're talking about? You never answer me question. Who's this little bro you're talking about? There's people up there. It's not a ghost. You can all relax now. It's not a ghost. There's people up there. And it's like 2 a.m. Your little bro. So hang on. Are you saying you're my brother? The one that's been trying to get us sectioned? Was that what you're saying, Vinny? Under a fake name? Yeah, I'm not little. I'm 6'4". He ain't heavy. He's my brother. I don't know. Well, we don't know that he's not my brother because me real brother, or rather estranged brother, has been lurking in me live streams trying to get us into trouble with the authorities. And he's pretending to be concerned about us. He recently got the ambulance crew to come around my house last night because he said he made a claim. He phoned them up saying I was going to jump in front of a metro train or something similar. And that was, I said something similar to that, but it was a joke. And it was clearly a joke because I was laughing before it and after it on the rest of the live stream and making many more jokes. So he knew damn fine well I wasn't going to jump in front of any train or anything. But he knows how the system works. And he was hoping that the ambulance crew would come out and take us off to hospital so I could be psychologically evaluated for making a joke about lying on the train tracks. Yeah, we're not daft here. We're not daft. We know what's going on. Yeah. So where are you from, Vinny? And stop calling Catherine little bro, because you'll feel grapes of wrath or something similar. I have some grapes of wrath in the house. They're in the fridge. Sometimes if you eat the whole carton of grapes, let me tell you, you do often feel the wrath afterwards. That is no joke, no word of a lie. You're from Iran. Oh, yes. I think I remember you saying now that you mentioned it. I ran over your dog. Did you run over his cat as well? His hamster? His canary? I didn't know that Catherine was a comedian. Catherine, you're a regular comedian here. That's funny. Did you make that one up yourself, Catherine, or did you get it off a movie or something? Vinny, it's called a joke. A joke at your expense to some extent, I guess, because you're insulting Catherine, calling her a transsexual or something like that. All right, very well done there, Catherine. I was laughing my pants off there. Oh, I'm feeling a bit ill at the minute. I was dizzy when I woke up the day. I think I've got an infection or something. Wasn't pleasant. Feeling a bit like that now, actually. All the excitement today, tonight. It's quite overwhelming with this flute playing and all that stuff. Hiya, Janice. Is it Janice or Janessa? Which is it, Janessa or Janice? Janissa. Where are you from? Are you from Mexico or somewhere? Or probably way off, like. But it sounds somewhere exotic, I think. Somewhere exotic. Where you from, Janessa or Janisa? Hey, you can't go around threatening people, Vinny. You'll have the YouTube police after you. Yeah. I think there's a fight breaking out in my live stream. This is a first. And I'm not involved in it. Well, not really. I'll be the referee. He's not really from Iran. Are you from Sunderland, Vinny? Is that what you're saying? Via Iran. I'm sure I ran into you once before in Sunderland. I think it was at Park Lane bus station. Park Lane bus station. I ran into Vinny, not Billy. That was the other. That was the that was the other week. So is everyone sober in here tonight? Just checking. Because you're only allowed to have a maximum of 2 drinks when you enter this chat. Otherwise, the YouTube police will step in and you will be forcibly removed against your will. And then you'll be sent on your way, but you won't be sent on your way empty-handed. You will be handed 2 freshly baked Yorkshire puddings before you leave. It helps sober you up, you see. YouTube's idea, not mine. 2 freshly baked Yorkshire puddings if you've had more than 2 drinks in my live stream. And then you have to go on your way. That's how it is. That's the rules. Don't be giving away your address on here. I don't want to get banned. Do you two know each other? You seem to be getting on like a house on fire. You'll be getting married next week. Are you got any idea what you're going to name your kids yet? Is it going to be Lil Bro 1 and 2? I don't think she's bullying you, Vinny. I think she's just trying to educate you a little bit. Toughen you up a bit, you know what I mean? Some of it. Hey, it's getting bloody freezing here. You know, I'm freezing my buns off here tonight. I mean, it's 7 minutes, or it's about 6 minutes past 2 a.m. Wait a minute. Let's move this light a bit. So does anyone know this place I'm at? Are you familiar with it? This sports stadium? Anyone? Catherine, do you know this place? Heaven Sports Ground? Home of Heaven Football Club? You don't know it? Ah, right. Did you say you're in Sunderland, Catherine? Or was that Vinny? Because I thought he said he was in Iran, but then he said Sunderland, so I'm confused now. Oh, look. I've just discovered I've got a snack in my pocket. Hey, look at this. I know you're tempted. I know you want some. You're from Sunderland. Does that mean you live in Sunderland? I used to live in Sunderland. I might have this. I think I need a snack. This is the first. I'm eating something on my live stream. Otherwise, I might go into a diabetic coma if I don't. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. My estranged brother will be phoning the authorities again. My brother says you might go into a diabetic coma. I better phone the police and the ambulance. We don't want that. So you're familiar with the Sunderland Empire Theatre, Catherine? I used to work there many moons ago when there was a cinema around the side. I was one of the projectionists. We showed, it was ages ago. We showed Rising Sun with Sean Connery and Wesley Snipes, Fatal Attraction, No Way Out with Gene Hackman, Sean Young, and Kevin Costner. What else? Vice Versa with Judge Reinhold and Fred Savage. It was hilarious, that one. I remember that bit where Judge Reinhold was sitting around the boardroom table. You know, it was his son in his dad's body. And he says, we're getting very favorable interest rates from King Kong. And his son, I mean, his dad's on the, he's like, his son, because swap bodies, like a body swap thing. And he's got a earpiece in, and he says, Hong Kong, not King Kong. There. So, the people that's in here, are you all insomniacs? Or are you just up extra late tonight? Because you couldn't sleep or something, I don't know. Is anyone still here? It's gone quiet. Catherine, oh, you're there. I'm saying, do you have trouble sleeping, Catherine? Or are you just up late, like temporarily or something? Oh, you have trouble? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I have trouble going to bed now. I ain't going to sleep. Mind you, this time last night, I was asleep because I went to bed for I thought I was going to get just 2 hours, and I fell asleep for 3.5 hours. Had to get back up again, get something to eat. I felt as groggy as a frog with the flu or something. I don't know. All right, cheers. Thanks, Catherine. Is this your first time in here, Catherine? All right. Well, thanks very much for coming in. Is anybody else still here as well, or is it just Catherine, me, and nobody else? I don't know. It says there's 3 people in here. Does that include me? I think I'm the 4th. Yeah. Cheers. Oh, there's a kestrel or something just flew over. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? I don't know. It's a hawk or a kestrel or an eagle. Maybe it's an eagle. I'm not sure. If it lands, could be a case of the eagle has landed. Probably land right in the middle of the football pitch. Oh, hiya, Paul. Thanks for sticking around. Are you having trouble sleeping as well, Paul? 7. I've only got 4. It's only showing 4 for me. On my live stream just before this one, I was at the same spot right here. Nobody was talking. Not one person spoke for the whole time I was on. I was getting a bit, I don't know. I was trying to get people to talk, but they just wouldn't have it. It was a waste of time. I think it was because I was talking to Ralph off camera. He was off the camera. I was on the camera for ages because he walked down the path here in front of us. I said hello and he started talking to us. And everyone got bored to death with having the conversation. But something like that. All right, it must be a slight delay. It says 5 on mine now. All right, yeah, same as me. Same as me. You know where I am, Paul, don't you? This location, you know where it is? Oh, dear me. Yeah, because I shot so many videos here, my investigations, my paranormal investigations. I did some in here, as you probably know, if you've seen those ones. But those are on night vision. I can't live stream in night vision, though. I don't think. I mean, I do have phones that do night vision, but I don't think the YouTube camera thing, the live streaming thing, will let you tap into the night vision option. Unfortunately. I was nearly going to say if I'm still alive. I shouldn't say that. Oh my God, you can't say that on here. Yeah, the police will be running my house. No, that's not what I meant. I meant because I feel half dead here. I was thinking I've got some sort of I think I've got cat AIDS or something. Anyway, thanks very much for that, Paul. It's very, very kind of you. I really appreciate that. I'm feeling a bit dizzy tonight. I think I've got, like I say, I'm a bit unwell. But yeah, I should be on. I'll try and be on tomorrow if you want. I don't think there's anything else happening much. Probably not. Oh yeah, hang on a minute. The police are coming around. That's right. So I'll have to be around on after 10 o'clock at some point, or 11, because the police are coming around between 7 and 10 o'clock. So yeah, just remembered. Yeah. But I won't be live streaming with the police though, just to let you know. All right, no problem. I don't want to keep you up from sleeping, Catherine. You haven't seen me videos before on my channel though, have you not? The ghost stuff and all that. All right, good night. Bye for now. Sleep well. All right, no problem. I was just checking. Have a good night. Right, night. Bye. I could sleep here, couldn't I? But I need to get something to eat when I get back, so I haven't got any more food with us. Oh, falling over here. These are like cinema seats, where they go down when you sit on them on the hinge. If I tilt this down a minute, hang on. Right, you see the seat here? Look. Just like cinema seats or in the theatre. There you go. So if a ghost sat here, that would go down by itself, obviously, but it wouldn't come back up unless they got up again, obviously. Actually, you know something? I think there might be a ghost sitting to the left of us. Just look over here, look. Can you see? Look, I'll turn my light. Down there. Can you see? Where is it? Like, there. There's a seat down, look. I didn't do that. That seat's down. So therefore, there must be a ghost sitting on it. Possibly. Look. If it goes back up, we'll know for a fact it was a ghost. You know what I'm saying? You see it? Can you see that? See the seat down over there? Right, anyway, back to me. Did anyone see the seat down over there? You know it's running like a tap now. Did anyone see the seat down over there? I was trying to show on the camera. There's a few actually. There's like, ooh, there must be more than one ghost here. There must be like 5 or 6. They're all sitting watching an imaginary game of football. All right. So people have slept in this stadium place, in the football stadium. I didn't know that. An ambulance guy last night told me that somebody used to camp out in Hebburn Cemetery across the road. I don't know if he was in a tent or not. I don't think it was blocked outdoors though, not that I know of. A minute. By the way, Paul, you never fancy doing any paranormal investigating? Oh, you mean the people from Heaven Helps slept here? I didn't read that properly there. Apologies for that. I didn't know that. Ah. All right. Is that when it used to be open all night? I don't know if it ever was open all night, but certainly isn't these days. So if it wasn't open all night when he was sleeping there, I guess he either went in when it was open and hid somewhere in the bushes or something. Not that there's many bushes to hide in there, but you know. Do you know what can, if anything would happen if I climbed over the wall or the fence at the cemetery to do an investigation? Do you think I couldn't get arrested, could I? Because it's public, even though it's locked. It's owned by the council. Ah, right, I see. But if I did an investigation in there, I managed to climb over the wall without breaking my neck. Could I get fined? Do you think? Or I couldn't get arrested because trespass is a civil matter, isn't it? We'd have to go to court, I think. I'm not sure. Any idea, Paul? If I snuck into that cemetery over the wall or something, could I get in any sort of major trouble? Do you think, or not? Ah, right. It's just there's a little sign, I think, next to the gate around the back, probably around the front as well. Something about being a criminal offence. I forget what it says. Could be prosecuted or something like that. I forget what it said. Same on Jarrow one as well. You know, the same guy that locks the gates on Hebburn Cemetery is the same person that locks the Jarrow one, because I bumped into him in both the cemeteries, and it was the same exact guy, unless you've got a twin brother, an identical twin brother, like it's possible, like, but I think he was even driving the exact same car. So maybe they've got matching cars as well if he has got a twin brother. Oh, well, that's handy to know. There's a hole in the fence next to the bus stop, you know, but I tried to fit through it and I got stuck. Well, almost. I certainly wouldn't fit through it. Put it that way. I need to get one of them oxyacetylene torches to get another bar off. Just kidding, of course. Just kidding, in case anyone's watching that wants to phone the police or anything. It was a joke. It was a joke. Can I make it any clearer? It was a joke. You know, where people laugh, you say something and laughter comes out of their mouths. That's a joke. If it's a bad joke, no laughter comes out of their mouths. It's just like, that's it. You know what I mean? Nothing. They look like Katy Perry when she's going into fake space. You know what I mean? Yeah. Did anyone see that fake space flight with Katy Perry and a few other women? It was identical to a scene out of some TV show. I forget the name of it. It even had the same rocket and the same capsule that come off the top, and it was shaped like a vibrator or something. On purpose, of course. On purpose, as if we didn't notice. Yeah. I don't think they used a rabbit as their model, though. Probably like an older model or something. Yeah. What was that? You had a nightmare already. You couldn't have got to sleep and had a nightmare that quick, could you? What happened in the nightmare? Did I get a massive phone bill that went over me data allowances? So that was what was in the nightmare. Yeah, I think that nightmare might come very true, Catherine, for me very soon. I'll probably not stream again for another couple of months or more. Till I pay off me debts. Otherwise, I'll be sitting in a prison cell. You know what I mean? You are fallen from the Burj Khalifa. What's that? Is that? I guess that's in some foreign country somewhere, is it? By the way, does anyone fancy joining as a guest just for a couple of minutes or so? Maybe 5 minutes tops on the camera with a mic. Anyone? I'd have to send you the link on Facebook, though. All right. Is that the one Tom Cruise is swinging about on in that Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol? Is that the one? Where is it again? It's in I forgot the name of the place. I forgot the name of the place where it's at. Yeah, what's the name of that place again? Where that building is? Some like it's not Saudi Arabia or something. It's something like that, similar or something. Dubai. Ah, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. Well done, Catherine. It's freezing now. I'll have to get a heated coat or something. I'm going to end up with double pneumonia. No problem. You don't fancy joining as a guest on the screen here, so you're on the camera. Be a late night interview or something. A late night interview live from Heaven Sports Ground, just across the road from Heaven Cemetery. You know, I recorded a EVP thing just up from here, up there next to the beer garden. Well, I was in the beer garden, to be precise. What was it again? I think it was there's the phone for you, or something like that. I think it was a voice from the past, you know, like residual energy of things that's been said in the past when the officers were here, the rear roll. There's the phone for you. I think it's something like that. You don't have social media. Well, how you watching me if you don't have social media? I'm not on the BBC, you know. This is not Sky Television either. It's a good job I wasn't on the BBC though, because I would have exposed Jimmy Savile a hell of a lot earlier than they did. I'll tell you that much. If I knew about it, that was. YouTube Shorts. Well, I haven't got any of those. I prefer to wear regular long trousers, to be honest with you. Where do you get the YouTube Shorts from? Is it merchandise section on the site somewhere or something? How much are they? If they're anything more than a £5, I'm not getting any because I bought full length pants for less than a £5 actually. So I don't fancy paying more than a £5 for a pair of shorts. You know what I'm saying? Plus, it's bloody freezing. You don't want to wear shorts on a night like this. How can you watch us on YouTube Shorts? This has been on 56 minutes 23 seconds already. It's a bit longer than a pair of shorts. I mean, it's a bit longer than a short. So my live stream is coming across on a short. That doesn't make sense because it's not short. It's a long. It's not a long. I mean, it's not a short. It's a long. All right. That's strange. I didn't even know it came up like that. By the way, you know how you call shorts shorts, like you wear the pants. Well, if you call shorts shorts, why do they call trousers just trousers? Shouldn't they be called longs? You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. Someone's trying to mess with our minds. The guy that named those things, you know what I mean? It won't be on a short. All right. I can make a short out of it. I can press highlight and it'll put a little clip. You think I'd been drinking the night? I can't even form me words properly right now. What the hell's in this water? This water is lethal. Do you watch any other live streams, Catherine? I'm going to have to go in a minute. I'm going to have a phone bill longer than the Orient Express. I'll just have to pay the extra over the limit if I go over. I probably will. All right. Well, thanks very much for that, Catherine. I didn't think mine was that interesting. Well, apart from when Ralph joined us. Then it was a little bit more interesting than it is usually, which is me on here. And me bike. Me bike's making a cameo appearance here. Look at that. Anyway. Be lucky if I can ride this thing. I feel a bit unwell right now. Do you know what I mean, man? It's a problem when you do these live streams outside in the middle of the night. It doesn't have to be in the middle of the night, but like when it's dark and cold, it gets colder the longer you just sit in the one spot. Cheers. Thanks very much, Catherine. By the way, is that your real name or are you under a pseudonym? All right. Oh, well. Well, thanks for letting us know. because I've got a few imposters in here. You know, I have to be careful. But most of the imposters, I don't think they speak. They just lurk. They just sit there watching you, but they don't say anything. Because I think they're working for the dark side. If you catch me drift. Yeah, no. Like my last stream before this one, where I was talking to Ralph while he was standing over there off camera. Nobody said a word, not one word. I tried my best to get people to speak, and no one would speak. And I had at least 4 or 5 viewers left, I think, and no one was speaking. I almost contemplated juggling, but I don't have anything to juggle with here with this tonight. Well, I've got this little wrapper in a bottle here. I'll try and juggle it. Hang on. That didn't work well. It's on the ground. Yeah, I know. Yep, I'm not sure what happened there then. It just was one of them, you know, terrible live streams where everything goes wrong. So I had technical problems and then no one said anything. Unless that was a technical problem as well, where they couldn't speak, they couldn't type maybe? I'm not sure. Yeah. Yeah, that's how it was. I was thinking to myself, I'm paying all this money for this live stream and then nobody's even saying a word like. Yeah. Well, I guess I'll probably be ending this stream, Catherine, so you can get some sleep. I don't want to keep you up and all that. And what have you? Now I've got to go and get warmed up back home. Get something to eat, I think. Some proper food is. Is the audio coming through all right on here, by the way? Because when I watch bits and pieces of me live streams back to test how it looked or sounded, sometimes the audio sounds a bit iffy. Like, on the last stream, the one where I was talking to Ralph off camera, he was off the camera, and I was looking over here, he was over there. All right, thanks very much for clarifying that, Catherine. Really appreciate it. Oh, maybe there was a technical glitch then. So I apologize to everyone then. If they were typing, I thought there was nobody answering this. Great. Oh, well, at least I know now. Yeah, it must have been a technical problem or something. Yep. Right, anyway. I'm going to end the live stream now because I'm probably going to be bankrupt soon if I don't. I'll tell you that much. So I'm broadcasting in 1080p, not 720p. So, yeah. The only problem is with that, Catherine, is I'm not sure I've got a dream. You know what I mean? Do you mean about YouTube and stuff? Trying to be successful or something? I just make the videos. I don't know. I don't really think of getting too successful or anything. Oh, hello there, Benton. Are you just got up? Are you not been to bed yet? You've added an A in the end of your name there. It's an O. It's supposed to be an O. Ah, right. I missed a bit there. All right. Well, I'm gonna do what I can, I guess. No problems. I was just wrapping this thing up, Bent, and then you arrived. But I've really got to go because my phone bill is going to be through the roof, and I'm somebody that doesn't really make hardly any phone calls. But so now I've got this using all my data instead of any phone calls. So. Good night, Paul. Thanks very much for coming in. I hope you have a good sleep. I hope you have a good night's sleep. Cheers, Benton. Really appreciate it. Right, well, I'm going to wish you all a very good night now, and I've finished off this little bit of water. So I can put this bit of rubbish inside the bottle. Cheers, thanks. See, look, I was doing this. I was put my wrappers of my knacked bars inside the bottle. There it is. It's in. See that? Killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Speaking of which, I found 2 dead baby birds in my garden today. Today just gone. I think the cat from next door, whose name is Enzel, or his mate. I don't know what the other one's called, but he's black. They're both black. One's got white on. I think they murdered the birds. Either that or they fell off the roof. I'm not sure. Because I haven't seen them get any birds before, like. Although I did once see them digging into a tin of bird's custard. They seem to be enjoying it, lapping it up the way, I tell you. Anyway. Right, well, thanks very much. Good night, Catherine. Good night, Paul, and anyone else who's watching apart from me. Well, I'm not going to that. Right, anyway, so thanks very much. I hope you all sleep well. And I'll see you all. Well, you'll see me next time. I can't see you unless you go on as a guest. And then I can see you on the screen. But I can only have 1 guest at a time because YouTube only allows you to have 1 guest on camera next to you at any given moment. So you have to take turns, one after the other. You know what I mean? Okay, see you next time, Catherine. And bye for now, Benton. All right, I'm going to switch off now. So have a good night. See you next time. Speak to you next time. Bye for now. Ta-ra now. And thanks very much for coming in. I really appreciate it. Okay, see you next time. Hang on. Right, over and out.